Hi everyone, this is Kevin here, coming at you with my review video of the Amazon Fire 7 2019. So let's get started. So this device just came out very recently and is the successor to the Amazon Fire 7 that came out in 2017. So it's been 2 years since we've gotten a new Amazon Fire 7 tablet, and with this new model, we get several new upgrades. So the first upgrade is a faster processor. So this device now has the same processor as the one that comes with the Amazon Fire HD8, which was updated a year ago. And one of the major differences though, and we'll cover this in a separate video, between this device and the Amazon Fire HD8 is that you get 1 GB of RAM with this device versus 1.5 GB of RAM with the HD8. So a little bit less RAM. Now, another advantage that the Amazon Fire 7 2019 gets over its predecessor is that now you get twice the amount of storage for the same price. So at the $50 base price for this tablet, we're now getting 16 gigabytes of storage versus 8. Now, if 16 is not enough for you, then you can pay a little bit of extra money and get the 32 gigabyte version of the tablet. Now, this version of the tablet, which of course is the base model, so I paid $50 for this plus tax, is the version that features ads. So when you turn your device on like this, you'll see an ad on the lock screen. In my opinion, it's not really a problem at all to have, and it doesn't really get in the way at all. And you can easily put in your passcode and go to the home screen without having the advertisement interfere with anything that you're doing. So in my opinion, I don't see a need to buy the version of this tablet that doesn't have the ads. Now, if you buy the version of the tablet with the ads and you don't like it for whatever reason and you want no ads on the device, then you can actually pay after the fact a little extra and you can get those ads removed. But what's ironic though is that really this entire tablet is one giant ad for Amazon and its services. So if you're a big Amazon user, then you're right at home here because you have all of Amazon's services pre-installed and right there at your fingertips. Now before I get too carried away with the software here, I want to go over the other upgrades. So the third upgrade is that we've gotten updated cameras with this device. As far as I'm aware, the rear camera is the same, and the front camera though has been upgraded though, so now you can take 720p video or do 720p video chats with this front-facing camera, which is an increase in quality from 480p. Now I'll show you the cameras in a second here, but I'm actually pretty impressed, especially considering that this tablet is $50. The fourth new thing that's been changed about this tablet are the colors that are available. So we have black, which is this color, but we also now have plum, sage, and twilight blue. Now, I wanted to buy the sage version of this tablet, but unfortunately it was going to take about 2 weeks extra for me to receive it. So it looks like these new colors are really popular, and I just decided to go with black because I wanted to get this tablet as soon as I could so that I could review it for you guys. So if you want to get this tablet in one of those new colors, then I would definitely recommend taking a look at the link in the video description as soon as possible. And if those colors are available, you might want to snag one of these tablets right away because it seems like they're very popular, and that's a good thing, but you might have to be quick if you want to get the color that you want, unless you really want to wait for several weeks, which I'd imagine you don't. So definitely take a look at the link in the video description to see if your preferred color of the Amazon Fire 7 2019 is available. Now the fifth change is less battery life. Now I know that doesn't sound like an upgrade because it's not, but on the previous version of the Amazon Fire 7, they advertised 8 hours of battery life, and now we're getting 7 hours of battery life. If I had to guess, that's probably because of the upgraded processor, so the processor is now a little bit more powerful, but they probably haven't made any changes at all to the battery itself. So kind of a bummer there, but on the other hand, 7 hours of battery life isn't bad at all for a device this cheap. And that's kind of the major theme that goes along with this tablet. You're not going to get the kind of performance with it that you would get with an iPad Pro, which is over $1,000. So accept the fact right now and recognize that you're still getting a decent tablet here for $50. I mean, really, if you go out and try to find any other tablet from any other competing brand for $50, it's not going to be nearly as good as this one. Now, of course, Amazon has other tablets available, such as the HD8, which I'll be comparing to this one in a separate video. So maybe you would want to go for one of the other tablets instead, if one of those suits your needs a little bit better than this one. But this is the base model, and this is the cheapest that you can go if you want to buy a tablet from Amazon. Now, of course, you can go on eBay and buy one used, and that's a whole different story. And I'm sure you could probably pick one of these up for like literally 25 bucks if you bought one used on eBay. But as far as going new and getting the latest and greatest from Amazon, this is it right here. So as I mentioned before, this device has 16 gigabytes. Now you're only going to get a little bit more than 9 gigabytes available to you, and the rest of it is going to be taken up by the software. So if you have more than 9 gigabytes of content that you want to load onto this, then you definitely might want to buy a micro SD card, and they're actually really affordable, and there's a bunch of great ones that you can buy on Amazon. So who is this tablet good for? Now, if you're really into Amazon services and you use quite a few of them quite a bit, then this is a great option for you. But if you're not really into Amazon services and you're more into either Apple or Google's ecosystem, then you're definitely going to be disappointed with the Amazon Fire 7 2019. The biggest thing here is that you do not get access to Google's Play Store. Instead, you can only download applications from Amazon's App Store. Now, if you're curious about whether or not your favorite applications are available on Amazon's App Store, then you can actually go to Amazon's website and access the App Store through there, and you can search to see if your favorite apps are on there. Now, I know there are some ways to sideload the Google Play Store, but that's getting harder and harder all the time because Google is not really a fan of it. So if you want to go that route, go ahead, but really, if you're into Google's ecosystem quite a bit, then I would probably try to find a more traditional Android tablet that has the Google Play Store pre-installed. Now, definitely double check on Amazon to see if all of the apps that you like are included in the Amazon App Store, but I think for the average person, you're going to find pretty much everything you're looking for. Of course, the biggest thing that's going to be missing from Amazon's App Store are Google's applications. So if you're looking for the official Gmail app or the official YouTube app, then you're not going to find them on Amazon's App Store. But all of those Google services are accessible through Amazon's Silk browser. So if you don't mind the browser version of those various services, then you should be fine here. This tablet is also not good for someone who uses high performance games or wants to create content on the tablet. This is really a consumption device. So if you're really into watching movies, whether that's on Netflix or Amazon Prime Video, or maybe you're into listening to audiobooks with Audible. You can see I have a couple of my favorite ones up here on the top. Or maybe you're a big reader and you just want a cheap tablet that you can use to read Kindle books. Then this is a great option for you as well. And despite this device kind of not having the best performance, you're still gonna have a good experience with using those various applications and services. I'm sure you're gonna see a lot of reviews online criticizing this tablet for being slow. And it's true, it is slow. But for reading an ebook or listening to an audiobook or doing some light web browsing or watching a video, you don't necessarily need an extremely high-performing tablet. For most things like that, this will get the job done. Of course, it won't get the job done as well as a high-powered iPad Pro, but you're also going to be spending about 5% of the money that you would be on one of those devices. But this is also dramatically cheaper than an iPad, so of course there's going to be compromises. Now, nothing's really changed about the software experience here. So we have the main home screen that has whatever applications you want to put on it available here. Now, of course, you can see that we already have all of Amazon's different services pre-installed. So again, if you're a big Amazon person, then you'll like this a lot. And we have all these different services here. So music, Audible, newsstand, so you can read magazines and things like that as well. So there's pretty much something for everyone available in these services. Now let's take a look at the cameras. So we're going to pull up the back camera first here. So you can see that things are relatively clear here with this plant. Again, it's not a great camera. It is 2 megapixels, which is not good by any means, but it does work, and it's not actually the worst camera I've ever seen on a mobile device. And then flipping around here with the upgraded front-facing camera, I'm actually pretty surprised. I mean, things are pretty clear here, actually. Of course, I'm in a studio environment where lighting will probably be better than your house, for example, but it still looks pretty clear, so I'm pretty happy with that. And again, for a $50 tablet, it's very impressive that it even has cameras in the first place. So is the Amazon Fire 7 2019 worth buying? In my opinion, if you are more of a content consumer and you just want a simple tablet that you can either take on the plane or take on vacation, anywhere for that matter, maybe in the car, or you want to sit out by the pool and have something like this where you can browse the web and read books and even plug in your headphones so that you can listen to audiobooks or music, then I think you're going to be very happy with this. Just remember that this is very inexpensive at $50, and really anyone that complains about the performance of this tablet should really rethink that, because this is so much cheaper than anything else out there. Because this is so much cheaper than an iPad or even a high-powered Android tablet. But I hope you enjoyed this video and found it helpful. And if you're looking to buy this, then take a look at the link in the video description, as I'll take you over to where I got it on Amazon. But I really hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to check out my other videos about the Amazon Fire 7 2019. This is Kevin Breeze here. Life's a breeze. And I'll see you in the next video. Take care and have a great day. Bye.